But if I don't see it, it entices me to go a little bit slower and kind of enjoy things. Like I said, I really enjoy Duskwood just because it's so dark and gloomy and honestly just kind of pretty that way. Impressive, Taline. It would seem that you are capable enough to handle yourself. Perhaps a more suitable challenge could be found for you one of your abilities. The Worgen infestation stretches further than Brightwood Grove. To the south, on the very edge of Darkshire itself, the Rotting Orchard is host to even more of the savage beasts. The Worgen there are more cunning, Tarleen, but just as savage and evil. They conjure foul shadows to tear their enemies apart from a distance. Go to the Rotting Orchard and slay the Shadow Weavers to keep the town safe. Okay. Don't go thinking that was too easy. Far greater dangers lurk deeper in the woods. There we go. Anyway. I've been told there's signs of activity at Beggar's Haunt. People have reported seeing lights in the tower to the east of town. Few would be bold enough to stay that close to Deadwind Pass. You're the first to report since I've learned about this. Go check it out and make sure whatever's in there is human. I'm afraid you're all I've got to help here, Darlene. Oh, calm down, buddy. Stormwind's forces are so taxed by greater evils that they can't spare a single footman to protect Darkshire. It's up to me and the rest of the Night Watch to keep our home safe. There's more threats here than just wolves, unfortunately. Rotting horrors roam near Blind Mary's haunt, on the southeast outskirts. If they're not kept in check, they'll be visiting our homes in the night. Deal with the undead and report back to me for your bounty. Nice. Oh, I should have told him there. Were you able to find 5 wolf skirt steaks yet? Yes, sir. Hail, darling. Why'd he go southern? Did you get that lump of meat for me? Sure did. Thank you, sir. I need cooking 100 for these. I do want to save those. Ooh, I can wear that. I want to save those because I might do cooking as a profession, but not yet. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some. Yep. Sell junk. It's already been sold. Sweet. And I will also sell all of these. Sell those. Nope, cancel. So we can go ahead and do this. I am gonna sell those. Sorry, buddy. I know you worked really hard on that food, but oh, you know what they say. Money's money. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn in this quest now. Oh, I got immolate. Nice. Look, miss, I really don't want any trouble. By the light, you actually went and got it? I'm shocked. I suppose I owe you thanks for returning it to the archives. Oh, I gotta choose a reward. What sells for more? This sells for more. Hey, and I got a rare upgrade. It sells for even more now. If you're that serious about this, I'll help you, Tarleen. I know where the other documents must be. I am just too terrified to do anything about it. There's only a few places that those horrible nightbane beasts gather when they're not prowling in the forests. One of them's the Rotting Orchard to the south. They use the buildings there as their dens. So, if they haven't just eaten the other documents, you might find one out there. But you'll have to search their lairs thoroughly, I wager. Nice. We're making progress. Dealing with the Worgen, which are now our allies. It is kind of weird to think about that, but I guess they are more feral compared to like Greymane and the like. Oh wait, there's a quest here. Hello, good sir. What do you have for me? My gnomish friend Cog has promised to help me build a device which will let me peer towards the stars. According to Cog's blueprint, what I need first is a way to reflect light. I remember a woman by the name of Mary who became well known around these parts for always carrying a looking glass. Perhaps you can track Mary down and see if she might lend us a reflective surface for this project. I believe she once resided in southern Duskwood. What do you mean by once resided? Oh, well, maybe she moved. Yeah, maybe she moved. That's the only thing I could think of. I love the little pitter-patters of Squeakers. He's just an adorable little mount. Which reminds me, I do need to go mount hunting and kind of do that a little bit more. Ah, welcome, stranger. I'd offer you something, but there's not much here. Could I beg you to run some errands for a poor old hermit? Oh, what is a poor man to do? I need some supplies from Darkshire, but the village is so far away and I'm so old and feeble, I would never make the trip. Can you go to Darkshire and bring me back some ghost hair thread? You can get it from Madame Ava at her home on the Darkshire Square. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. I wonder how you would pronounce this name. Terline? I need to decide on one because they use your name a lot in quests. Terlian or Terline? I like Terlian, but I feel like that's not really how you'd spell it. But we'll go ahead and just say that's how you spell it. It's my character, I decide what the name is. Okay. Hello, Madame Ava. Ha! Ghost hair thread is what you need, is it? I'm afraid I have none in stock, but I can make some for you, if you can supply the ghost hair. There's a poor, sad spirit, Blind Mary, who haunts an old farmhouse in the hills south of Darkshire. Here, take this spectral comb and ask Blind Mary to comb her hair. Then bring back the comb, and I will glean from it the ghost hair I will need for the thread. And take care, for dark things now lurk near that house. Thank you. Everyone's so nice and wishing me to be careful. Squeakers, we need you again. I'm gonna go ahead and take off this costume. It's fine. I don't care too much about it. I should go transmog the main parts of this armor, specifically the heirlooms. I think I have a pretty good Warlock transmog lined up. I think. I don't have too much in terms of transmog gear, but I mean, in all honesty, you don't really need a whole lot. Especially for Warlocks, and I personally am a fan of the old armor. That kind of, you know, just like the old, less aggressively big armor, if that makes any sense. Okay, well I pulled one too many, but it's fine. Hey, I got a blunderbuss. Not that I can ever use it, but I got it. Hello, Mary. The memory of my beauty makes its loss unbearable. Oh, please don't look at me. I tore out these eyes with my own hands. But I can still feel your gaze. I'm hideous, hideous! Please look away. What is this? A comb? It's lovely, and it glides through my hair as if it weren't the stiff, stringy horror that it is. Oh, if only I had a mirror. No! Take it. Take this comb away from me. I'm a monster, and no one will ever think me lovely again. Why, yes, I used to own a looking glass. The looking glass was one of my finest treasures until the incident. After that happened, I discarded it behind the barn. There was an insane ghoul who used to roam back there. Perhaps he picked it up. Rumor has it the devilish beast resides in the tranquil garden cemetery. Okay. Sounds good. Was that everything in this area? Oh, M. Kind of. Oh, I now have the curse of exhaustion. Not a very necessary curse, but a curse nonetheless. I feel like I probably should go turn this in, because I'm pretty sure there is a time where I need to pick up these, right? Yeah, there is a time when I'm going to need to come back here, but honestly, it'll be okay. I'm not too stressed about walking back and forth. If I need to, I can just fucking edit it like I normally do. Oh, shit. Incinerate, immolate, corruption. Oh, and now I am done. I do believe I can just go back now, yes. I think I am going to hearth, however. I need to put this over here. Althea. Splendid, Talion. For your service to the people of Darkshire, you shall be rewarded. There's even fouler undead left to deal with, Talion. Tranquil Garden Cemetery, further south of town, is a place you don't want to be caught in at night. The bones that rise from the ground there are cunning enough to remember how to swing an axe or cast a spell. I shouldn't need to explain how dangerous that makes them. Proceed with caution, but remember the people of Darkshire that will suffer. If you falter. Okay. Not very, encouraging words, but nonetheless. Madam Ava, I sense that you have seen Blind Mary. You have my comb. I can make a spool of ghost hair thread with this, and have a few strands to spare. Here are some coins for those extra strands. Here's your thread, Talion. It has 1,000 uses, from binding evil spirits to sewing life into inanimate objects. Well, that doesn't sound too good. Sewing life? Oh no. My little minion Cupjub. What a good name. I showed Cog the beginning of our star viewing machine. He was impressed. Did you happen to find a reflective device? Most superb. This will work perfectly. Many thanks. Now there is just one more item needed to complete this device. Cog's blueprints calls for a lens of some sort. The only lens I know of that would be large enough. Oh, fucking I cannot read. The only lens I know of that would be large enough will be very difficult to acquire. There is an ogre by the name of Zarkovol who resides in the mound in southern Duskwood. If you can, bring to me his monocle, and I will use that as our lens. He's not wearing a monocle. Okay then. I guess I will. Let's go ahead and turn in the thread. Abercrombie. I need to string the ghost hair thread along my door and my windows to keep out unwanted spirits. Did you get it for me? Delightful. This will do splendidly. Here, good Darlene. Take this as payment for your honorable deed. Wait, aren't you a hermit? Why do you have payment? No, whatever. I need a bottle of a certain liquor, zombie juice. Tavern keeps Smith's at the Scarlet Raven Tavern in Darkshire should have some. And please hurry, Talian. These nights get cold and I need that drink to put fire in my veins. Okay. Sounds good, Abercrombie. I'm still confused as to why he had a shirt. I guess it was a shirt. It's kind of concerning. Probably nothing too worrisome, I hope. There really is something very soothing about Squeaker's little footsteps. Oh, in the tavern. You need some zombie juice, do you? That's some strong stuff. I don't usually get requests for it. If you can bring me some rot blossoms, then I can brew you up a batch of zombie juice. Rot blossoms grow in strange places. They tend to flourish on dead things, and Duskwood has its fair share of those. I've seen a few of them growing at Tranquil Garden Cemetery lately. Check near the graves, but mind the dead that are walking about near there. Yeah, okay. So that's what I was thinking of. Hello there, Druagar. Druagar. I do believe that's some fantasy name for dwarves. I don't know which one. At least if not dwarves, like cave people, I guess would be the word for it. Have I gotten a new spell yet? Gotta make sure I don't go too far up while I look for these. I do believe that that was it. Okay. I'm not too sure if I want to be doing any dungeons. Mostly because most of the dungeons are kind of I guess would be the best way to describe it. A better way would be there's not really a dungeon that I am interested in knowing the storyline in. At least not to my knowledge. Of course, there could be one that's really, really good and doesn't have the same issues I have with other dungeons. But for now, I think I am just gonna kind of stick to questing, letting it slowly happen. Since I'm not too concerned with having a high-level mage, or warlock, I am totally fine with just sitting here taking my time leveling up this character. Just because I myself are not, like I said, too concerned with having a max level one. I miss the old Chaos Bolt. The new Chaos Bolt's fine, but I miss the one that had the dragon head and would kind of like bound towards the target rather than just be this very large, I guess, bolt of chaos. I understand what I just said was literally the name of the spell, but I don't know, it's not the same. It looks fine and all, but not great. Okay. I think I'm gonna mount up and run over to here and go to the orchard. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna cut this up. I don't know if I want to do a couple of long episodes per session, because I really don't think I could play too much of this before getting bored. So I kind of want to keep it down to small little bursts whenever I have time and I'm not trying to do something else. So for now, I'm not too sure what I want to do with it. I might do 30-minute episodes just to kind of give something to throw on in the background. Because in all honesty, that's my main goal for all of this, is just kind of have something people can listen to in the background and not really care about the commentary, I guess. And to be fair, care is not the right word. I obviously want people to enjoy it, which would require them caring. But I don't know, when I'm watching YouTube or doing something while trying to do something else, I like to have something on in the background that I can zone out to and make the time go by a little bit faster. Which is really easy when you're listening to something that doesn't have a whole lot of distractions or topics to think about. Which is kind of why I just ramble on. Oh man, there was something I wanted to talk about because I thought it was very interesting. And I kind of just wanted to get the thought out there, but now I absolutely cannot remember it. I'm gonna need to, for sure, start writing things down if I want to talk about them. Because I forget things very quickly. Oh, another weaver. I don't know why I guessed immolate. In all honesty, it doesn't really make sense to me, but it's kind of just... Oh, I guess that's not one that comes attack me. Okay. It's, I guess, just a habit. Because, I mean, on my warrior, I have my charge on 3. So I press 3 and then start doing my rotation to get close. But now I kind of just, I guess, subconsciously do the reverse of that. For some reason. I mean, immolate's fine to put on. Again, I don't think it's a big deal. It's just weird to me. Oh no, wait, I still have 18 minutes on that. Okay, well, we can go ahead and run back. That's fine. Go ahead and enjoy the nice, very dank scenery of Duskwood. And I mean dank as in like gloomy and gross, where most people mean dank isn't cool. Oh, shit. It'll be fine. They'll eventually leave me alone, right? I guess this is where this curse would come in handy. Well, I mean, it's experience. We can go ahead and... Okay, wow. It was still experience. I'm not too worried about the loot. Go ahead and sort this. Back to Duskwood. I also just love Duskwood in October, because all of the pumpkins really fit here. You performed well against the Shadow Weavers, Talion. But even now, years after their first arrival, there seems to be so many to replace the ones we kill. I will put my faith in Master Caravan. No doubt he will get to the bottom of the problem. Your previous accomplishments have convinced me that you are ready to take on the toughest worgen infesting the woods. Wow. I really, I thought I was stumbling, when in reality I guess I just wasn't. Of the worgen that have made their new home here, the Vile Fangs and the Tainted Ones have proven the most dangerous. They've settled down near some of the caves and in the mine to the south. From far away, you can even see the light from their bonfires. Okay. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay. The people of Darkshire thank you, Talion. You've proven yourself to be a great ally of the Night Watch. Hey, nice. And I got Conflict Rate. I'll put that on Shift 3. You're back in one piece, I see. This was all you found? That's bad news, I'm afraid. This isn't all of it. You should let it go, Talion. The only place left to look is Roland's Doom. That's a mine south of town and the largest layer of worgen in Duskwood. Nobody in Darkshire has ever made it back from that place alive. In fact, some of the records I have here imply that's where the monsters first came from. Who knows what evil's lurking in there? Please, Talion, just give it up. Let's just forget about this whole thing and never speak of it again. I'm sorry, mister. I must go explore some caves. Okay. Tavern Keeper Smits. Hi there, Talion. Do you have those rot blossoms for me yet? Good. You got the rot blossoms. I'll whip up the zombie juice. It's strong stuff, I warn you. Here's your zombie juice, and be careful with this stuff. It's strong enough to raise the dead. Oh no. This really isn't boding well. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this in. May I please mount Squeakers? Thank you. Okay, I do believe I'm level 14. I am 13. 2 more levels and I start getting talents. I think that's the other thing I really enjoyed about the level switch. Instead of waiting 15 levels to get your talents, you now only have to wait 5. Which makes customizing your little class a little bit better. I mean, of course, it's nowhere near as in-depth or spread out as vanilla, but it's better this way, I feel. Excuse me. I need that zombie juice to keep me warm on these cold, dark nights. Did you get it for me? 1,000 thanks, Talion. You warm an old man's hearts with your with your kindness. Here you are, friend. Take this token of my gratitude. Again, I really don't like this man so far. A few weeks ago, I was picking herbs far from my house, and a band of ogres attacked me. I ran, and I was forced to leave behind a crate of precious tools and herbs. After they chased me off, the ogres swaggered back to the Ogre Mound in southern Duskwood. I'm sure my crate is somewhere near there. Please, Talion, retrieve this crate from me, for I miss it sorely. I got gloves that got upgraded, which is nice. Okay, well, like I said, I don't know exactly how long I'm going to be making these episodes, but I'm starting to cough a lot and my throat is starting to hurt a little bit, so since it's been a good while since I've just kind of talked. Excuse me again. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. If you enjoyed it, you know, go ahead and leave a like, all that. If you wish. No one's forcing you. Lord knows I'm not going to. And we'll go ahead and start this back up next time in this center of Duskwood. See ya.